Hey everyone, Chucky here from SojourningScholar.com. A learning product from a test prep giant like the Princeton Review help you get a high MCAT score, help you find out and make the best purchasing decision. In this video, I'm going to be giving you an unbiased review of the Princeton Review's MCAT prep course lineup based on my first-hand experience using the instructor-led MCAT 515 Plus live online course over several weeks. And I'm also going to show you how you can save big if you decide to purchase this course. And just so you know, unlike other platforms on the internet, we've done the hard and expensive work of purchasing over 50 test prep courses like the Princeton Review's MCAT course to help you find a course that can get you your best score. The easiest way to find our latest authentic reviews on any prep course, Googling, for example, Sojourning Scholar, the Princeton Review MCAT. Alright, so let's discuss what the Princeton Review's MCAT courses have to offer and their pros and cons in several key areas. Starting with the course lineup, the Princeton Review is one of the few companies that offers MCAT prep programs in a variety of formats, available both online and in person, depending on your location, of course. These include an intensive bootcamp style program called the MCAT 515 Plus Immersion Program, 2 small group live class programs led by 6 subject matter expert instructors called the MCAT 515 Plus course and the MCAT Ultimate course, and the self-paced package with either 6 months or 1 year access periods for those who want to prep for the MCAT independently. Now, all instructor-led packages come with 1 year access to an online platform where you're going to find past recordings of your live classes, your MCAT practice material, and other learning resources. And if you're wondering what makes your premium MCAT courses different, the MCAT 515 Plus live online program comes with 123 hours of focused live instruction and boasts a 515 plus MCAT score or a plus 15-point score increase guarantee. The Ultimate course, which is identical to the MCAT 515 Plus live online program, is not backed by the plus 15-point score increase guarantee. Rather, it is backed by a weaker score increase guarantee. As for the MCAT 515 Plus immersion program, the course builds upon the MCAT 515 Plus live course with 195 hours of live classroom instruction, which could be compressed into a 6-week period, which is very intense, and is usually available during the summer months and not year-round like their other MCAT prep programs. Now let's discuss the quality of the lessons in their MCAT 515 Plus program, which we use in our assessment. First thing that hits you when you sign up for the course is the volume of content. Across all their MCAT programs, every user gets access to their on-demand video lesson library called MedFlix. You're going to find over 500 short-form style on-demand video content. These videos are not designed to be comprehensive on a topic, but to be consumed as supplementary learning before and after a live class. These on-demand videos are also complemented with tons of exercises to practice with. As for the instructor-led portion of their MCAT program, the live classes are broken down by subject area. As you can see here in the breakdown for the MCAT 515 Plus live online course, the subject with the most number of live class hours is biology and biochemistry. The subject with the least number of class hours is OChem. Now, as for how these classes are designed, I found that the science classes involve a lot of content teaching where emphasis is placed on the topics that are most frequently tested on the MCAT, while the core section classes are more focused on strategy and technique mastery. So depending on how familiar you are with a given science topic, you may not find those classes very valuable. Now, I personally like that my live class headcount was restricted to under 21 participants and were led by teachers who were both knowledgeable and engaging, where student-to-teacher communication could be performed via chat and also through audio. One thing to keep in mind though is that given the large amount of content, the best way for you to get the most out of the course is to come to each class prepared. And you can do this by completing the available pre-work assignments and pre-readings before each class. And after each live class, you complete the related homework assignments. In terms of student support, across all MCAT programs, students get access to an unlimited number of subject-specific live office hours called MCAT Topic Focus. These MCAT Topic Focus sessions are both student-led and instructor-led and provide you with the opportunity to work with teachers on additional topics. 1-hour student-led sessions are drop-in style like typical office hours where you can stop by and get help from a certified MCAT instructor, while the 90-minute instructor-led sessions must be attended at a given time as there is about 20 to 30 minutes of a teaching component in the session. For those who desire more student support, the MCAT 515 Plus immersion program provides 24/7 on-demand tutoring where you can interact with real tutors in real time and not bots. Now, included in all MCAT programs from the Princeton Review is the Med Advantage webinars, which features 1-hour private group Q&A sessions that are led by medical school admissions experts from the Princeton Review. These quarterly webinars offer a deep dive into the essentials of the medical school admissions journey. At the time of this review, the Princeton Review standalone self-paced MCAT course with 6 months of access starts at $1,600, while the pricing of their popular MCAT 515 Plus live online course with 123 hours of instruction starts at $3,500, or equivalent to $28 per hour. To help students afford their products, the Princeton Review offers payment plans on all the instructor-led MCAT prep packages with no extra charges or credit checks. And if you want to score a discount on any of the Princeton Review's MCAT courses, you can scan this QR code here on the screen or click the link in the description section below and use our code Sojourning15 for 15% off at checkout. And to find the current pricing and any additional discounts we might have in the future, check out the links in the description section below. And when you make a purchase of a course using these links, you may receive a small commission at no additional cost to you. But thanks for your support, as that allows us to continue bringing high quality product review content like this one to you for free. In terms of practice material quality, the Princeton Review's online MCAT platform, which you can access with any MCAT course you purchase, provides over 2,500 MCAT practice questions backed with detailed text-based answer explanations. Now, while these are unofficial MCAT practice questions, meaning practice questions not designed by the AAMC, creators of the MCAT exam, we found them to be similar in structure to official MCAT questions. Students using the Princeton Review's MCAT platform also receive 17 full-length self-proctored MCAT practice tests and 12 single-section practice tests, as well as several diagnostic exams littered around the platform. In addition, you get access to official AAMC practice materials. Now, you are required to take the AAMC Practice Exam 1 as a qualifying exam before your first class day. Now, this exam establishes your baseline score for those who have not recently taken an official MCAT exam and want to pursue the Princeton Review Score Guarantee Promise. And beyond that, you are required to complete 6 practice tests during the course of your MCAT study, where it's best to space out these exams by taking a practice exam every 2 weeks. When it comes to taking a full-length practice test, this practice test must be taken to mimic the real MCAT, where you're going to sit for a 7.5-hour exam and not take any breaks during each section. One of the downsides to the practice material for me was the lack of video-based answer explanations, which is very helpful to those who are visual learners. Some additional features of the course I found to be useful were their study planner feature that maps out a learning pathway for you based on the date you plan to begin studying for the MCAT, the day you're going to be taking the MCAT, and how many hours you plan to study per week. Another cool feature you get is access to supplementary learning designed by the AAMC, such as the CARS Diagnostic Tool. Additionally, a purchase of any of their MCAT programs comes with physical and digital copies of the Princeton Review's 9 MCAT prep books. As for the customer policies, subject to terms as mentioned earlier, the Princeton Review promises a plus 15 score increase guarantee or your money back on their MCAT 515 Plus live online course and the MCAT 515 Plus immersion program, which is one of the highest score guarantee promises on the market. All of the MCAT programs promise that you're going to score higher on the MCAT, but don't specify an amount. And for those who want to sample the course before making the purchase, there is a 14-day free trial that's provided on your self-paced MCAT prep course. In addition, money-back refunds on self-paced courses are granted to those who cancel the course within the first 7 days after enrollment. While for the instructor-led packages, full refunds are provided for cancellations that are made within 7 days after enrollment, but before the first live MCAT class begins. So what are other users saying about the Princeton Review's MCAT courses? At the time of this review, the Princeton Review brand has about 2,000 reviews on Trustpilot with an overall rating of 4.3 out of 5 stars, where 404 of these are verified reviews. More important is the number of reviews relating to their MCAT product, which was 260. And out of those 260 MCAT focused reviews, the number of verified reviews present was 36 with an average rating of 4.5 out of 5 stars. As one of the most reputable test prep companies, you can count on reliable MCAT prep resources from the Princeton Review. And while some of their premium MCAT prep courses like the MCAT 515 Plus come with a high price tag, I find that the amount of student support and score increase guarantee behind these courses are not matched by many other competing MCAT prep providers. Hope you found this review helpful, and best of luck to you on your MCAT prep.